Nice.
All right, thank you. Let's call this town board meeting to order. The fire exits are outside of that door at each end of the hall. There is a defibrillator across the hall if one is needed. We will start with the pledge of allegiance to the flag and a moment of silence for all deceased residents of Hingham. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We will continue with our invocation from Pastor Nick Russo from Walker Bible Baptist Church.
All right, let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for tonight. Thank you for getting us here safely. Thank you for the change of seasons. Thank you for these board members and with all those that help in our town. Thank you for the effort and the thought that they put forth with decisions. I pray you bless their families. I pray you give them wisdom tonight. Again, thank you for the place in which we get to live. Thank you for the freedoms. Lord, we need you and love you. And pray this all in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Clerk, please call the roll.
Hobart.
Here.
Wright.
Here.
Volkov. Here. Jaeger.
Here.
Buzz.
Here. We continue a public forum. If anybody wishes to address the board, please stand up and state your name and just talk to the board as a whole. We may answer you if we need to or whatever. So anybody would like to address the board? Seeing that there is nobody, we'll close the public forum. Requesting town board resolution to approve the regular town board meeting minutes of October 29th, 2025.
Second.
Hobart.
Yes.
Wright.
Yes.
Volkov. Yeah. Jaeger.
Yes.
Buzz.
Yes. Requesting town board resolution to approve the payment of bills from their respective funds.
Second.
Hobart.
Yes.
Wright.
Yes.
Volkov. Yeah. Jaeger.
Yes.
Buzz.
Yes. Requesting town board resolution to approve the public hearing minutes from October 29th, 2025. So moved.
Hobart.
Yes.
Wright.
Yes.
Volkov. Yeah. Jaeger.
Yes.
Buzz.
Yes. Since it's in my office, we're gonna skip the next one. I'll do it the next meeting. I'll dig now with a little filing. Requesting town board resolution to approving the town of High Hamlin Highway Superintendent to accept the terms of the supplemental agreement number 3 to contract number D014858 between the town of Hamlin and the New York State DOT for the 2025-2026 snow and ice season for the purpose of snow and ice control on state roads within the town of Hamlin.
Second.
Hobart.
Yes.
Wright.
Yes.
Volkov. Yeah. Jaeger.
Yes.
Buzz.
Yes. Requesting town board resolution to approve change in the employee handbook to read that if you work a continuous 5-hour shift, you are entitled to a 15-minute break to be used in that 5-hour shift.
Isn't that supposed to be 6 hours?
Yeah.
6 hours is lunch,
6 hours is
and you're entitled to a half-an-hour lunch break.
There's
So,
nothing in the handbook right now about other breaks?
Something by law we do?
You don't have to,
we don't have to, we can.
but
Just-
you're just saying that you want to. So if someone works 5 hours, they get a 15-minute
They
break.
get a 15-minute coffee break, where if they're here working for continuous 5 hours, they get a coffee break.
In addition to, so if they work 6 hours, do they get a lunch and then also a 15-minute break? If they work 5 hours?
Well, if it's continuous 6 hours, then you get your lunch break. This is if you don't work the 6 hours.
I guess that needs to be specified. Otherwise, if I worked here, I'd say, well, I worked 5, so I get a 15-minute break, and now I worked 6, so I get an hour lunch. So now it's an hour and 15 minutes taken out of a 6-hour workday. I think an hour is pretty generous for lunch.
you can change it to read, requesting town board resolution to approve. Change the employee handbook to read that if you work no more than a continuous 5-hour shift, you are entitled to a 15-minute break to be used in a 5-hour shift. Is that okay then? Because that stops you from working overseas.
It'd be pretty tacky if you did that, but I could see somebody trying to.
Well, I just think if it's not clear,
Yeah, I
it
know.
can be whatever, you know.
So
It has to be clear.
we're having problems with this, and that's why we're doing this?
No, we are just, there's a couple, we've kind of been doing with some people have been taking just a 15-minute break and another person has. It's just, I can understand
Just
that,
for
that if you're here for 5 hours, you at least get a coffee, you can take a coffee and whatever.
And I think you're mostly dealing with the part-time folks.
Yeah, it's just part-time folks, it's not full-time people.
Second.
But,
Yes.
right,
Yes.
Volkel,
Yeah.
Jaeger,
Yes? Yes. All right, request town board resolution to approve the following budget transfers. From A 1990.4 to A 1440.4 engineering expense, $8,567.54. From A 1620.10 town hall salary to A 1620.4 town hall contractual, $2,974.69. From A 9060.8 medical and dental insurance to A 9010.80 New York State retirement, $14,319.25. And from A 1620.10 town hall salary to A 3510.01 assistant dog control officer salary, $2,241.20. Let's do the town hall ones right now.
Yeah, that first one, who's that one?
The engineering source is MRB. They have used so much.
No, but I mean the town hall salary, who's that one? The second one there.
Oh, the second one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's right. That is, we're taking from the town hall salary to the town hall contractual. Our contractual is over because of cleaning expenses and all, and a bunch of different things. Salting, whatever. End of the year stuff, yeah.
That's all.
Right, yeah.
So with this, does the salary go up to assistant dog control officer?
That is because and we increased it in the budget this year, because every year she has put in more hours than what we put in the budget.
So are we gonna have to keep doing this till the end of the year?
Hopefully, we just put enough in there so we don't have to.
That's carrying stuff.
When I talked to-
We're
I
hoping.
talked to Megan today, she said that the way it looks is that this was enough to last. So, Second.
Barba,
Yes.
Wright,
Yes.
Volkel, Jaeger,
Yes.
Baz.
Yes. Then requesting town board resolution for the budget transfer for highway from account DA 9060.80 medical and dental to DA 9010.80 New York State retirement, $14,393.25.
Second.
Barba,
Yes.
Wright,
Yes.
Volkel, Jaeger,
Yes.
Baz.
Yes. Is there any other resolutions that anybody? All right,
I just have a quick question. We make the same resolution twice?
no,
14,393.25?
the retirement is split between the two highway, highway and town hall. And that's how much retirement is over this year. It's 28,000, whatever, so we just split it.
Ah, got it, okay.
questions for reports? All right. Well, Joel, would you please?
So for zoning, we approved an area variance for 32 Countryside Drive. We came in with graph, this is for porch, right? That's not bad. Lawn and a wide front porch addition for a home. And then we also did a coastal erosion hazard area permit on 71 Tucker Lane, that was approved. The coastal erosion hazard area permit on 5882 West Oklahoma Beach Road, just for the fence. I guess Mike has to go back out, right, to check the other areas. You remember that, Michelle? I remember your name was brought up. I'll give you this after too. There's some little area that you have to tell.
We will start tomorrow morning. I have been working with her.
You know anything to do?
There's a fence on the
Yeah,
property,
right.
and not the side, so it has to come back to zoning.
Because it was where, because they wanted to do a chain link.
Yeah.
That was it. When she comes around, she'll do the library report. I don't know what.
I'll get it again. We'll have to make a reminder call again.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Councilperson Vogel.
Okay, I think, I don't have one, but I think you guys should have gotten a report from Dave. Did I not put it in? You told me you did it.
I did.
I don't remember seeing it.
Okay, well, we don't have it. Somewhere in Patty Jo's office.
That's all right. She'll get it to us.
Yeah, it's, you know, so it kind of just works off the same template every month. So I think he added this month that we did have the CCC POW historic marker.
What?
Dedication. And that was on October 25th. And it was really nice. Ed Evans spoke. I have a copy of his speech. It was really nice.
This is in the West Side News this week, so.
Ed did a really nice job. There had to be probably 30 people there. It was nicely attended, and it wasn't the most beautiful day, but it was kind of cool. It stopped raining just for the event, and then the event went on, and then it kind of started raining shortly thereafter. Jackie Smith was there, from the county. Ed had wanted to invite like a bunch of people who were pretty instrumental in really helping make that camp happen. Put a lot of work into it, so it was
But the two guys that were they Eagle Scouts or
Eagle
something?
Scouts,
that-
yeah.
Yeah.
two Eagle Scouts that were like this tall when they started the project, and then they were there with like their children. They were, like, they could be,
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Yeah, it was
nice
kinda
to
cool.
see. Yeah. So it was nice, and I think, we have the Rockport Community Museum to thank. They approached us locally now, which was great. I'm appreciative for the town board dedicating it. Any news on the interior repair?
They're holding off until, if they do it, until after his event, the 22nd, I did tell him. He said that was no problem.
Okay.
But the only problem is if he does, wants to do a Christmas thing on the 13th, that may interfere.
Yeah.
I gotta talk to him,
So does that came out of ARPA funds, does that have to be spent by the end of this year? Or we got through
I
next?
put a call, I thought it was by the end of this year, because it's the first ARPA funds.
Oh, yeah. First off, I think it's supposed to be this year.
So that's why we may have to, maybe have to move his Christmas thing back just a little bit, another week or so.
Is it something he can invoice us and we can pay for it?
I've heard. Good question.
No, I don't think so. I think we gotta,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's gotta be done before you can pay it out. Let's say 3 weeks, because they gotta do, the interior walls are all cracked, they gotta all be patched and remounted, and they gotta move some stuff, they gotta put a drop ceiling in there to cover, they gotta move some heat pipes, and then paint the whole interior. Over the years, the building was moved here, a little bit,
We'll never get, I don't know what we think, if you'd have to, then you have to.
what's that?
You gotta cancel an event, cancel an event.
Move it to another location, well, nah, it's a history center, you don't wanna move it to another one, but maybe we can delay it a little bit.
Sooner rather than later.
Yep, I'll call him tomorrow.
Advertised or whatever.
Yeah.
Chamber of Commerce, I don't know, I sent them an email, and we were meeting again and deciding what to do, and the only response I got was from one person who's not even a member anymore, who said that she thought, that we were dissolving, that we weren't never meeting again. So, I don't know. Maybe if we could get any more response. And then we would be turning it over to the Health and Education Foundation. I don't know about the chamber funds, but I think we need to cash that all out, but,
It has to go to, because it's a 501(c), it has to go to another, another nonprofit, to do it properly.
sounds like that, probably.
Looks in right.
Okay, so VFW fish fries are going well, but not quite as good as last year. We're probably doing about 20 less dinners each Friday. We're also getting fewer volunteers to help. They need 4 teams, they only have 3. So it seems like an hour, like when Phil was there last week, whatever, there's an hour that's like just crazy and then it just dies right out. They're almost finished installing the propane heaters, they've got to move some piping around. They wanted me to make sure, because all of a sudden the bricks have stopped selling, but they still got plenty of places for the bricks to go, they're $100 a piece. Let's see. Hey, volunteers, you can only, you don't have to be a vet to join the club. I wanted to make sure that was out there. For the Veterans Day ceremony tomorrow at 11 o'clock. It'll start at 11:11, and it'll be like a 20-minute thing. They will have some food. Conservation, they were talking about the walleye at Arundecoit and Sodas Bay. They're going to do a stocking awareness, so they can attest to see how many walleye they have and if they're natural or being stocked. I don't know how you tell the difference, but they must know. We also talked about the dredging schedule. I mean, how do you know, like, one fish from another fish, if it's a, like, whatever?
Natural and.
Yeah, natural and unnatural. One smells like plants. The ambulance is still going crazy, they have 123 calls in October. They have 1,120 calls year to date. This date that they've had, that they've been over 1,000. Out of those calls, they had a 69% transport, which means the other ones were either sign-offs or fires or accidents where they didn't want to go. They had 120 calls mutual aided, and almost all of them were for Hilton. So I think that's probably going to get more and more after they start their thing over there. And the Medic 24, which is the ALS, is getting called over there as well. The seniors, not much happening. They're just doing all their ending stuff. The Thanksgiving dinner will be at Hilton Exempt, and the Christmas one will be at Whitehall Mansion. They have 106 seniors signed up for the Thanksgiving dinner. They have 109 for Christmas. And that's all I have.
Which is Harold.
Okay, the Hamilton Walker Fire District, they held a, public hearing for their budget. There was no one showed up, no comments. And immediately afterwards, they had their, monthly meeting. They've had 485 calls year to date. The budget was approved. And, breakfast started up again in the Merit Hall, October 26th, going every other week. And then, planning board agenda, that was a short meeting. There was 2 Mylar re-signings, one for 162 Victor Lane, and then there was another Mylar re-signing for the Hidden Pines Section 3 project up here. And that was all on that agenda. The other question I had, from the action plan, did we get the final stamp of approval from Ag and Markets on that?
I don't know, they said it was all done and they thanked us and everything, but I don't know if we've got an actual document.
That's what I was wondering, what the,
I
know the email I got from Justin said congratulations and all that, but I just wonder if we get something actually from.
And we got something from Ball, who is the state.
The commissioner?
The commissioner.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I got something from him too saying congratulations, but
Okay.
we never received a piece of paper saying anything.
Yeah, the approval. Good. That's all I got.
Okay. Is that it? All right, council, or county inspector, Cheryl.
Okay, next month, the department issued 20 commits. Commit fees received were, almost, $2,400. Valuations went up $772,000. There were 6 certificate of occupancy or certificate of compliance issued or closed. 153 phone calls into the office. The office, even though it is fall and going into winter, the office had sent out 24 code violation letters for things that like junk in the yard, yards and no permits. And building inspector has signed up for the BOA 3-day class in March. This will be on site at our IT campus. That's all I have.
All right, thank you. County superintendent, Mike.
Wrapping up jobs, cleaning up on a few wind events. We finished up raising sewer manholes on this gravity district in town. In total 17 that we located and raised this fall. So making headway on that. The year the cleaned up ready for Christmas. What was it called?
Farmers market.
market in there. So that should be set for them. So we're starting into the next season, so we'll be out staking plow roots and doing snow fences, weather permits moving forward. And so
The flags, were they coming down or
we'll take those down Wednesday.
Wednesday? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I got confused on which Wednesday you were saying.
Well, we fixed them last Wednesday.
Yeah.
Then we fixed them again today.
That wind got
We
blew
took
over.
a few more down that were broken today, and then Wednesday they'll come down for
Okay.
the season. We do need to do something. Those are not.
What's our,
The poles are good, the brackets are. There's a lot of them. They came with plastic rings on them.
yeah, I know, that's. I'll reach out to them, we'll have to get some brackets and stuff, but the flags are pretty much okay.
Flags have all been okay.
Okay. Now, are they gonna plan on bringing them over on Wednesday, or what's,
Well, I'll get in touch with them. With Bob.
okay.
We're pretty.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
Okay, thank you. All right, our town assessor, Liz.
So I got my trends today from the state. We've all been anxiously waiting to see what our trends have done. So I'm at an 8% trend for this past year. So I think rate will definitely be dropping. We were lucky to go 100% for 2 years. So I was down on 90%. Me and Dale have been working on projects in the office. They've been projects that we've been trying to get around to doing. She's working on a retention project. So some of the guys from Highway came and brought up a lot of the boxes from the basement. She's been working through those. And I have been adding all the photos that we took from the reassessment onto the state program. So we're doing that in between our regular work. That's it.
Thank you. Librarian, Lydia.
So our October library circulation was up 12% here, so we're pretty excited about that. We just added a second. So now we have an 11:30, and we've got families that are coming to that. To help people who have questions about applying in civil service and things like that.
All right, thank you.
Did you get anywhere with Frontier?
I have a lot of quotes out, or requests for quotes out, but we knew that if we cut any of our lines or took any of our service down, that the bill would become more expensive. Yes. It's the bundle pricing,
oh.
so
All right, town clerk, Joe.
I'll be working on getting the website switched over the minutes and put in that other E-code, place, and hopefully we can get it linked up so it's a little more clear. Right now, I just have a statement saying where to go to see the minutes. So I want to fix that as soon as possible. Any word on the .com?
Not yet, no, I don't. It will, you mean the gov?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
Got
yes.
that.
That gov, we gotta get it, I gotta get it going,
If you need me to help with that, I can
Okay.
certainly help with that.
yeah. All right, thank you.
And then I haven't ordered that. Do we, For the retention boxes downstairs, when she's done going through her boxes, do we need to order a new shelf for there? Because you said the one that we had didn't have all the parts.
Yeah, give me a lot of brackets and everything, right?
So do you want me to order
Let's
one,
look,
or
get
do we
it,
wanna see if we can get the parts first?
well, I can also talk to the highway. I need, no. I need metal brackets. The only thing, the shelves and the stand and the members that hold it up and everything are there. We're missing some just like flat iron cross brackets or maybe 2.5 feet long or so that keep it from swaying. I didn't know if you, to see if, to buy them, I price them out and they were like $100 a piece to buy the brackets. Yes. I get, I did price them out, the company, it's, wow, it's like, no, we're not doing that, you can buy almost a whole new shelf. I'll talk to them and see if maybe they can, we'll have to buy some metal stock, just see if they can drill it out for us and get them one to compare to.
You work for pizza?
Ah. Okay.
I'll remember that.
All right, well, thank you.
Okay, that's all I got.
Okay. Well, I've been working on the bids or the grant finally came out for the dog shelter, just late last week, like Thursday or Friday. So I've been working with our grant people on that, trying to get that all done, see if we can get it in and everything. Been just working on other things around here. Rick and I, we were shoveling snow today, because we haven't hired anybody yet. Well, we will. It's been on there. I've got 4 people that have requested that they are interested in snow shoveling. So it worked out a little bit better this year, going electronic or whatever with it. We'll talk about the pay later on. I talked to Carl, our electrician, today about the entryway into the library, so I think we're gonna buy a different thing, because to run the thing that, the heater that the library had from a year ago is 220, there is no 220 out front. Why they bought a 220 heater, I don't know. So that if you have to run all the wire out there, it's more expensive to go buy, or it's less expensive, I'm sorry, to go buy a different small heater, because there is 115 out there, the heater that's out there. And we'll just get a different kind of heater and plug in the 115 instead of running brand new wire all the way back and getting a new circuit breaker and everything else. So hopefully that gets done in like a week or 2.
Thank you.
Nope, I got a couple phone calls from Charlie. And like I said, we're just working on other stuff here at town hall, but that's about it right now. Is there anything else? Any other reports before we go into discussion?
Yeah, I just wanna add one thing. We had talked about the ag advisory committee, and I reached out to, the people that helped us on the farmland plan, and I've got three people that would serve as an ag advisory committee, that would volunteer. So I didn't know how we do that, if we do that in an organizational meeting first of the year, or however we gotta do that.
Yeah, we can definitely look.
Then would they be part of like those workshops, whether it's this work or not?
Well, they would be as needed, like, I'm thinking when we review our solar code, you know, whether it be by email and just ask them for their comments and their input, and then if there's something else that comes up, you know, I don't see it being more than once a year or whatever, and most of it can be done through email, and not necessarily
but some of them may wanna come to a zoning workshop when we get down for the solar code, especially soil types and that kind of stuff. That's the way I explained it to them. It would be voluntary. There's 3 guys that are interested, so.
Yeah, it's just advisory.
Right.
Right.
And I don't know how we do that.
Yeah, we have better, information to make that to you. We need to do, in the future, we want to, things like that.
Somebody else had said that he would do it, but he never responded to an email when I actually asked him.
All right, well, maybe the next meeting, or whatever, we're in a couple meetings here, it's not up to you right now, we just got.
No, that's right, so probably nothing will go on for the first year anyway.
Right.
But I just
Right.
want to know how you want to go about it. And do that.
All right,
I forgot about it. But the bridge is open in case nobody knew.
Okay,
But, yeah, it
hallelujah.
opened up today,
Rockford.
yeah, so. Mike, anything on the guys with the insurance or anything?
No, for the most part, they were pretty pleased with it. I told people, obviously comparing what they have, the same people that are always.
I just didn't know, like, because I know the time is running, you know, for some of them.
No, I think you're good for, I think what you did was timely for the schools are the big thing that they run into, that the school districts run open enrollment sooner.
Yeah.
I didn't understand open enrollment can be whenever. Some people, their open enrollment is the middle of June. No, it looked like a. One employee that's on vacation, put that in your books, otherwise everybody has their information that wasn't able to make the meeting.
Okay, but they're gonna all get everything back and.
Yep.
What's the deadline?
I thought it was the 7th, but
He was I didn't hear a date, he kept saying you have plenty of time, there's no hurry.
yeah. I thought it said December 7th, but I don't know. She's got the book there, so I don't know what it actually says.
He said like a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
That's what they said.
but that's what I thought it was the 7th, but I don't know, for some reason. I just want to bring this up, and I don't know if there's anything that can be done about it, but that ATM out there, you almost lost a board member the other day. It was like, I don't know how I didn't get hit, to be honest. He wasn't even, I looked at him and he looked at me, but he took his slip out of the machine kind of angrily, and then just hit the gas pedal, and I was right on the front corner of his truck. And he never even looked up. He didn't have the seatbelt on or anything, like he
was already reckless.
he just, like, he floored it, basically, and I just happened to see it I backed up, and he just missed the toes, like by inches, and he just missed me by 6 inches, maybe? I don't know, but I'm old and feeble, I probably would have been broke a lot of bones.
Somebody hit it the other day.
And the lady behind him I think she was like, just traumatized. She thought, she's looked like this, and I'm like, I don't know. Jackie Smith emailed me, and she wants to come for a Monroe County Program Day at one of our events, so I just gave her the schedule from what I had. So she said that sounded good. And then, let's see what else. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But I don't know, is that ATM, can that thing be moved? I mean, I don't know if it's like an act of Congress.
I don't think you ever get it back here. Because the only place you'd have to move it, that would be maybe over by that'd have to all be, maybe even dig up the parking lot. You know, like for electricity.
I mean, it's just a matter of time before something happens there.
Well, it's been years no one got hit that way.
Yeah.
You've been the first. Understood the lie.
Yeah.
Right, you're right.
No, it's a construction guy just hit the roof Friday,
Colleen and I thought the whole building was gonna cave in, like the ceiling, and it just sounded so bad, so we go running outside and it didn't really look bad.
No, it
We
doesn't.
were surprised.
I looked at it, it doesn't look that bad.
That's all I got.
Okay. Then we'll go into discussion. Speaking about snow shoveling. 2 years ago, we set the pay at that, we just gave a person $3,000 a year to do it. Do you wanna do it by the trip maybe? What would you be your, or just do a pay, but maybe not pay them all up front, maybe pay so much down or so much a month or something?
The biggest thing it's like, do they have to have insurance?
Yes, they
Okay,
do.
and they all do,
No, not all the people yet.
okay.
They,
For the
they,
plow?
For
Shoveling the sidewalks.
What insurance do they need? Oh, it's on.
well, if they'll bring some of the people, like 1 year we had a person that brought his own, snowblower with him. We did supply the snowblower, he brought his own 1 year. Well, if you're shoveling, you have a heart attack on the town hall property.
He does
Then
bring his
you're,
own
then you're working
equipment.
for us or whatever, you're a contractor, work for. All contractors have
They
to
have to have their own
insurance.
insurance. Where's Wisconsin?
Anything happens.
So what did we do last year?
Rick and I did it all last year.
Yeah,
We got-
it
The
was
last
just,
time we paid.
it was just minimum wage.
any of the people.
What did we do the last time we paid?
$3,000 we gave a person, yeah, for the whole season. That was up front, which maybe we should do it all front, maybe pay a part of it up front and then pay it again at the end of the season, or pay a monthly. We can figure
Because
that
it
out.
depends like how much it's gonna snow and stuff, you know. Like, there was a few weeks I was here like almost every day, but then there was weeks, you know, like,
Well, that's the thing,
Like,
but some
you
of
don't
that,
really know.
we are hauling some or not.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a plow guy, right? So you pay the contract for being there, might not be any snow, right? But he has to be, he's committing that he's gonna be available for you.
and the one thing is like, because we have an inch is our criteria. A lot of places only have 2 or 3 or whatever, but it's mostly the daycare out there. Is that it gets blowing snow and like it gets pretty deep out there.
We spent time here last year too,
Yeah, and here,
selling all these events and everything and selling. We spent a lot
but
of
I guess it all
dollars.
depends too, like if he's gonna use his own salt or
No,
using ours or.
I'd rather not, I'd rather use ours just
Yeah, I
because
know.
we try to use, salt that doesn't heat in the concrete.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah, I know you have the blue ones,
Yeah. Instead of just plain old salt.
but they would have to know what the criteria we have them do or whatever.
Penny Joe has that criteria. I made it up a couple years ago, so we had that. And if any of them that wanna see it, can see it.
Guess I don't really know what the going rate is.
If you have 4 people interested,
They would probably have to put their bid in and
can they bid it?
I can do a bid too, I guess, yes.
that would probably work out best for us.
Yeah, but you just, they don't come back with 10,000.
It's no different than moving lawn maintenance for vacant properties. Right. That kind of thing. Proof of insurance.
Would that be a little bit for county? You know, like we have to remove.
For property cleanup?
But a lot of course.
So we go back to the town, because you show them the town property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's what.
I guess if
Have the 4 people bid.
I got all their phone numbers, I've talked to all of them already.
Well, these are just like people that normally just are retirees.
But it's gotta be pretty specific hours, especially for the daycare and.
One is a company. I believe it's a company.
And the other said they can provide insurance.
Right,
Okay.
so far. What, I can call them tomorrow. I got all their names and phone numbers on my desk. I just told them I was waiting for it tonight to.
You want me to take it out of the sign?
No, that's fine. Let's wait.
Leave it
That's,
up?
makes, just see,
Okay.
maybe some other person comes up and it's better than what we got now. Who
Okay.
knows?
Can they bid it like per trip and contract?
Yep.
If they don't get any more after this next, tomorrow morning's supposed to be.
Well, we'll get them. Just hopefully.
Yes, I know.
Quiet down.
Come in the morning and demonstrate.
Oh, it's beginning of the season, it's only day two, you know?
Yes.
And I agree, I wouldn't pay them all upfront.
Yeah.
No, we did that. That was, we shouldn't have done that probably, but. Right. Monthly installments are right. Okay. So any other discussion? I got your email, so I think that's a good idea. The other thing is send it on, so. Go ahead.
No further business, I need a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Yeah, he came in today.
Let me ask you, last week, I called